Hi, my name is Peter Goddard. Today I will be talking about whether or not we are losing our sense of place. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that, I just had to Facebook my friend before I forgot. Oh, where was I? That's right, are we losing our sense of place? Some argue that an over-dependence on new technology has shifted the focus from interpersonal relationships to technological focused communications. Others argue that the digital world is so intertwined with our social lives that has created a new social structure. In my opinion, technology users need to maintain a balance between the physical world and the world that exists inside a computer screen or a smartphone. Some, like Sherry Turkle, argue that people need to step back and focus on the real world instead of on a computer screen for their relationships. She suggests that we are losing a key component in communication because face-to-face communication teaches important social skills. In The Flight from Conversation, Turkle argues that face-to-face conversation unfolds slowly. It teaches patience. When we communicate on our digital device, we learn difficult habits. However, these habits, like currently checking emails, tweeting constantly, or texting with people who are standing nearby, send a negative message to those people who are attempting to physically communicate with the texter, tweeter, or emailer. The message sent is that digital world is more important than actual verbal communication. For Turkle, technology has resulted in a metamorphism of humans from social creatures to antisocial digital learners. However, others like Nathan Jurgensen take the other side of the argument. In the IRL fetus, Jurgensen argues that digital communication has become the new reality. For Jurgensen, the online and offline world are so intertwined that it is impossible to make a difference between real friends who socialize with each other outside of social media and online friends who socialize only over the computer. For him, it is impossible to think that the current world is not including the online world. In the current world described by Jurgensen, it is acceptable to monitor electronic devices while in physical contact with real humans because everyone needs to maintain their digital identity. Everyone knows that Facebook and other social media are pervasive and require constant monitoring, so we do not miss the latest announcement about what our friends are doing. So in the current world, it is acceptable to be frequently checking our devices. While the physical world and the online world are interwoven in today's world, giving too much emphasis to the online world creates a number of problems. First, paying too much attention to the digital world can be harmful to a person's health. For example, as a result of a car crash resulting from texting and driving. Second, students who use smartphones in class do not pay attention to the teacher, so they do not obtain the full benefit of the education provided to them. Third, cell phone use in the workplace during meetings indicates a lack of respect, a lack of attention, and a lack of listening. It shows a lack of respect because it sends the message that the information on the employee's smartphone is more important than the conversation in the meeting. It shows a lack of attention because the employee is unable to stay focused on one item at a time. It shows a lack of listening because the employee is not demonstrating the attention and thinking required of active listening. In conclusion, digital communication is a big part of modern society. Many people, especially the younger generation, have been conditioned to be in a constant contact with other people through digital devices and smartphones. However, smartphone users tend to maintain a balance between the physical world and the online world. There are certain places, like behind the wheel of a car, in a classroom, and in a business conference room, where smartphone users need to keep their phones in their pockets and pay attention to the task at hand. It is only with a proper perspective conceiving the importance of the physical world and the online world, that the smartphone users will be safe and productive members of society. Thank you.